Hey y'all, so here's a braid takedown video. I just wanted to show how I'm taking my braids out to be able to reuse and preserve the YWigs feather crochet hair. So there's been newer styles going around. The miracle knot style has been really popular recently because it's a lot faster and simpler than boho braids and Bora Bora braids from my understanding. So the feather crochet hair for boho braids and miracle knots is reusable. So I was just drawn to this hair for that effect just in general. So what I'm doing now to kind of get to the miracle knot hair, get to the feather crochet hair is I'm actually using a rat tail comb with the metal end to undo the braid. I had minimal braiding hair added to the actual base of my hair. And now I'm just trying to get to the feather crochet hair now. So, of course, there's going to be some tangles in between because I've had this hair in for 2 months now and I've put it through a gauntlet of tests, y'all. So right now I'm just trying to get to the first strand of feather crochet hair, which you all see here. So now I'm just doing a pre-detangling before I put it through the whole wash and reset process that I'm going to show you all in a later video. This is just me showing you all how easy it was to take the hair out and how the hair actually held up in the wearing process and the takedown process. So, of course, I'm trying to get to the next strand of feather crochet hair. However, I just want to say that I really put this hair through a lot and I wanted it to be reusable, but I'm a skeptic. I was on the fence. I've seen a lot of influencers talk about YWigs and the feather crochet hair that, they've been reusing, but those sponsored videos sometimes give me cause for pause because are you really going to tell me the real? This video isn't sponsored. YWigs is not paying for this content. I paid a pretty penny for the hair that I bought from them, which in the refresh video that I'm going to do and have for y'all uploaded later, I show you all the receipt of what I paid. So y'all, let's just say I put this hair through the ringer. Rolling Loud, which was dirty, dusty, just overall felt like I was in the desert, and that's the vibe that the Camping World Stadium gave. It was like dust, debris, like you were in desert-like conditions. I washed the hair frequently. I never conditioned it, only used curl mousse after I let it air dry after washing it. That's it. So keep that in mind when you see the refresh video as well. So now that I'm closer up to the root, I'm able to use my fingers, which I feel like is faster than the comb. I don't know why. Maybe it's just that I'm used to taking out braids with my fingers versus the comb. So here is another strand of feather crochet hair. Again, just pre-detangling and just trying to make sure I comb from the bottom up to the root. Y'all see what this hair was looking like when I was taking it out? Y'all, I was so proud of the way this hair actually held up and how it looked when I washed it. I feel like if I didn't have so much new growth, which of course is a plus, I would have been able to wear this hair a lot longer, especially because when I washed it, it still looked very good. And I had to do minimal, and I mean very minimal maintenance. I didn't put a lot of product in this hair in between washing it and wearing it. And the curls would just always come back to life. So that would give me, a little bit more hope that I was going to be able to reuse the hair. But like always, I got to see it to believe it, So again, you see the minimal braiding hair that came out because the stylist said that the base of my hair was thick enough to be able to withstand damage from miracle knots. If it was crocheted in, I still didn't want to do it. So I had the hair braided in, which probably is why it took me 6 hours to take out. But I'm good with that as long as it means that my natural hair will be a bit more preserved after color, braids, and everything else that and heat styling that I kind of put my hair through on a regular basis, and not to mention the dermatitis. So let's just say at this point, my natural hair has been through a lot too. But right now I'm just detangling the hair for reuse, and then I'm gonna detangle it again at some point as well. But this is like the pre-detangle, which has left the hair fluffy, which again, at first glance, you'll be like, okay, this doesn't look like it's curly water wave anything at this point. And how is it gonna get back to the curl that it looked like fresh out the pack? I was having those thoughts run through my head. Y'all, whatever. Let's just act like that didn't happen. I was having those thoughts run through my head as I was combing it out too. Part of me wanted to throw this hair away. But the other part of me was like, girl, shut up. Put this hair to the side in a big blob and you'll figure the rest out later. But do not throw this hair away. Are you crazy? Girl, cut it out. So, y'all see how long it took me to do one braid? Man, I was fighting for my life. Y'all killing me. I was fighting for my life trying to get this hair out. And I did it all in one day. And that's another reason why I always start with the back and then work my way up to the front. Because if I start in the middle, I will literally start, oh, let me take out 2-3 braids, put it back up in a bun, 2-3 braids, and 5 days later, I ain't got no progress or nothing really happening. So this is my hair with one braid out.